All right, it's a hot one today, but it's time to wring out the onions uh, because the days here on Cape Cod, in Massachusetts, everywhere actually, the days are starting to get shorter. Um so that means the onions are going to start bulbing out. So I'm going to be doing what I call ringing, or a lot of people call ringing, which is simply removing some of the soil away from the onion bulbs so they can have enough room to expand. So let's go have a look at how I do that. All right, gotta harvest some shallots for tonight. These are beautiful. There we go. Not bad. Nice little onion harvest. Some good eating tonight. All right, so we've made it to the onion bed. Uh, Here is the mess I got to work with. Very healthy, nonetheless, but it is messy. You see that? I already wrung these out last week. See, that's what I'm talking about, is I removed the dirt from around them, because this, even though this bed in particular has been here, see, this is an old bed, that's a new bed. See the difference? This one's old, this one's been here for 4 years with really good compost that I've amended and brought in. But that's brand new. That's the junk soil is in these brand new beds. That soil needs to be built, which I will do. But nonetheless, back to this. This soil is very fluffy. But still, I want to come in here and I want to remove, you see I did that one back there as well. Can you see that? So the onions are now starting to bulb as the days from here on out are going to get shorter. So this is how I do it. I just basically, you see how you can't see the bulb? See, I just come around here and look at it. Underneath there. Now there is nothing, and don't worry about it, you know, if you think it's going to fall, because onions, believe it or not, have a really big root. So they hold themselves up pretty good. And even if they lay down on their side, they still grow and bulb out. So just, you know, little removal. This is a red onion. Yes, this row here, from here to there, are red. And these, I believe, are Elsia Craig. Another example here. You can see that. We'll just remove that soil all the way around, just like that. And that's pretty much what I call ringing your onions, is giving the bulb room to expand. You know, it's a little bit of work, but you know, the reward at the end is worth the effort. I mean, if you want to grow your own food and you want to, you know, you watch them grow, you take the time to grow it from seed, or you buy it from somewhere and you plant it, you water it, and then at the very end you get lazy, you're going to find that you failed. And it's simply because, you know, you decided, oh, I don't feel like doing that step. Well, if you feel that way, you're going to fail as a gardener. I can promise you that. So As you guys can see, I got this whole bed to do. Here's another beauty. They're all starting to bulb up. See the size of that one? That was planted most likely a little bit shallower. It's already bulbing. This one was a little bit deeper. But I will go through this whole bed, one onion at a time, and I will ring them. So that's my project for today. And I also, the garlic, my wife also, we ran out of garlic at home, and the garlic is ready. So I'm going to harvest. This is going to be a little sneak peek, guys. I'm going to harvest a couple of garlics to take home so we can make dinner tonight. Let's see what this guy looks like. Not too bad, not bad at all. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Look at that. In my hand. Yeah. It's not easy filming with one hand. But that's a nice garlic. Let's get one more. Ooh, that one's a little bit smaller. But nonetheless, I guarantee you, it's going to taste like garlic, and it's going to taste great and fresh. So I already got the leeks, not the leeks, the shallots. Now I got the garlic. Let me get on the onions, and we'll bring it back. All right, so let me show you why I choose to do the ringing around the onions. This is an example now. I'm pretty much done. You know, I've been going along, ringing them all. You know, even if the soil is still touching them a little bit, it's all right, because what I did is now it's nice and fluffy. But let me show you this example. This onion here, for instance, right? Watch this, right next to it. You see that? That is hard as a rock. I mean, that is so compacted. There we go, now we got it. And a lot of these onions in this bed had clumps like that, hard as a rock, around the bulb. And that would prevent that onion from bulbing out properly. That's why I like to do the ringing around the onion. All right, here's the Ernie Hatmaker watermelon growing in a pot challenge me. I had it there on a pallet with the zucchini from Tyler and the Cosmic Chariot. But the zucchini will be fine there. Sorry for the shaking. But the watermelon, as you guys can see, my brother is the landscaper of this property, but he doesn't feel like, you know, actually cutting the grass. Well, I wouldn't call this grass anymore. I'd call it a jungle. So watermelon growing in these conditions, no good, because this needs to sprawl on the ground. And at home, the way I maintenance my property at home, this should do fine, plenty of room for it to sprawl. So Ernie Hatmaker, you are coming home with me. All right, we've made it back. Wow, these cucumbers with the rain last night, they really popped up. They'll be grabbing onto this trellis in no time. These are doing very well too. All right, so it's a nice open field here. Beautiful open field. So here you go. Ernie Troublemaker. Ernie Hatmaker. That's right. Did I say troublemaker? She's not a troublemaker. No. But this is your new home, Ernie. 2 watermelons in a pot. I was advised by this woodchuck over here, Mark from Arkansas Woodcutter, that this pot would be too small to grow watermelon, especially two of them. You know what? I've never tried growing watermelon in a pot before, but I take his word for it that the root system is most likely too big for a pot this size. But they're already planted, and I'm just gonna fly with it. I'm gonna guide this one that way, and I'm gonna guide this one this way. But the reason why I chose this spot is because we can't keep, see, that's a woodchuck, that's a drunken tomato plant, that's a woodchuck plant, and that's a Ernie troublemaker grow a watermelon in a pot. Can't keep those two together, so I decided to put them right in between the Peacekeeper, which is my friend from Homestead Aquarius, Robert. He's right there. He's keeping a close eye on both of these woodchucks. Robert, you keep an eye on them. You're looking beautiful, man. Ernie, Robert's got his eyes on you. Alright guys, what else can we do for this video? I got about another minute or so to kill. What do you think we should do? How about a hey, let's have a look at the little patio tomato. I just harvested like 6 of them 2 days ago, and look at them all. They're already this like 4, 5, 6 more ready to go. How about we do a question and answer little segment? I can't do that because you guys don't ask me questions. So, no question and answer. Alright guys, that's all I got for today's video. That's just an example of how to ring your onions to give them a lot of space and room to expand, especially if your soil is really tight and compact. Those onions do need the room to expand. Take it from me, it's from experience. So that's it guys. If you want to continue watching the Will It Grow channel, you must be a subscriber. Click that little circle of tomatoes that you're going to see. Subscribe, click the like button, and if you would like, it is free to share this video to any of your social media outlets. I will not charge you a penny. So till next time guys, stay safe.